Today, we're diving into a really beautiful way of thinking about education. It asks us to look past the curriculum, past the test scores, and really get to the core of what it means to teach. It's all about leading with love. So let's start with this one big question. Think about it for a second. Is a classroom just a place where a teacher gives information and a student gives back the right answers? Is it just a transaction? Or is it something way deeper? A place where everyone involved, student and teacher, is actually changed for the better? The philosophy we're looking at today says, absolutely, it's a transformation. All right, so first up, this whole idea asks us to completely reimagine what a teacher's role is. I mean, it's not just a 9-to-5 job. It's a lot more than that.
I mean, listen to that language. Noble task, entrusted to your care. That's powerful stuff, right? It's not about just getting through the day. This shifts the whole mindset to one of deep responsibility, a kind of sacred duty to care for the kids who are in your classroom.
And then it takes that idea even further with this concept, service to the divine. Now, what does that mean? It means that when you're teaching, you're not just helping out that one kid. You're actually serving that spark, that incredible potential, that spirit that lives inside every single person. It kind of elevates the whole act of teaching to a spiritual plane. So let's keep going, because here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about what the teacher gives. Nope. The act of teaching, it turns out, is also a powerful way of receiving. This chart here just lays it all out perfectly. You know, the old school view is that the teacher has all the knowledge, and they just pour it into the student's head. But this view, it completely flips that. It sees the classroom as this energetic circle where joy and understanding are flowing both ways, making everyone richer. The teacher isn't just a dispenser of facts, they're on their own journey of growth right alongside the students. And this isn't some vague, fuzzy feeling. The benefits for the teacher are super real. I mean, have you ever tried to explain something you think you know really well to someone else? You find all the little holes in your own understanding pretty fast. By teaching, you master the subject on a whole new level. And you get to feel the joy of learning it all over again. You're literally educating yourself. Okay, so we've talked about what this means for the teacher. Now let's switch our focus to the students and how this approach can have this incredible, profound impact on them. The source uses this absolutely beautiful phrase, tender hearts. Just let that sink in. It perfectly captures that sense of innocence and openness and, even vulnerability that kids have. It reminds us that a child's mind isn't just an empty hard drive waiting for data, but a heart that needs to be filled with something much, much bigger. And that something bigger is love. The idea here is that, facts and figures are important. We need those. But they're not the most important thing. The real mission, the primary goal, is to fill those tender hearts with love, with compassion, with a feeling of connection to the world around them. So what's the greater goal? Well, get ready for this because it's huge. We're talking about genuine world peace. I know, it sounds incredibly ambitious, but the logic is simple. If you can raise a whole generation of kids whose hearts are full of love, you're literally building the foundation for a more peaceful, more compassionate world. It connects those small, everyday moments in a classroom to this massive global dream. So what's the glue that holds all this together? What's the key ingredient that makes this incredible transformation possible for both the teacher and the student? This right here, this is the heart of it all. That shared joy, that mutual growth, it can only happen when the bond is made of a love that doesn't keep score. It's not a what's in it for me kind of love. It's a love that's given freely, just for the sake of connection itself. So when you put it all together, it really lays out a kind of roadmap, doesn't it? First, you shift your mindset. You see teaching as this sacred, important service. Then your focus changes to filling those tender hearts with love. You power all of this with a love that asks for nothing back. And the result? This incredible shared joy that lifts everyone out. And that really leaves us with something to think about. I mean, we live in a world that is obsessed with results, with grades, with data we can measure. But this whole philosophy challenges us to think about a different kind of reward, one you can't put on a report card. What really happens when the goal isn't just about winning, but about shared joy? What do we truly stand to gain when we stop keeping score and just lead with love?